It is November or 2010, and I'm making a driving video while going through Texas. I thought I'd only be passing through about if 10 miles of Texas and Oklahoma, but it's going to be turned out to be more than I had thought, unfortunately, so I decided not to make a driving video of the entire route of the state. I'm getting a college radio station from Amarillo, and they play some songs that are cool, or a couple of songs that are cool. The rest of it sucks, though. So I guess I'm close enough to Amarillo. Oh fuck, before I go to Golden Corral for my feast, I'm gonna have to get a stomach pill in. My fucking stomach's bothering me. There's a railroad track along there, along with the bird shit on the fucking window. Well, that's memory of Albuquerque, a bird shit on the fucking window. And it's dangerous passing cars as well. It's a new lane highway. And the cat just bitched. We're in Texas together, so that's about it. Oh, why is that fucking asshole going that far below the speed limit? Oh, shit. I don't know what the speed limit is. There's all those fucking cars there. I'm close enough to Dartmouth, I may as well just stay at this speed. Gotta slow down anyway once I get into town. So I'm in the same state that's heavily Republican, heavily corrupt. Alex Jones, on the one hand, thinks this is such a wonderful state. Then on the other hand, he talks about all the corruption going on. I think Texas is a lot more corrupt than Minnesota. Although every state is corrupt, government and everything. Maybe Iowa's less corrupt than Minnesota and Texas. I hear very little about Iowa. Because you don't know about the shit going on in Minnesota until you live there. That's pretty much how it works. You don't know about a lot of it. In Texas, I've been hearing about for years, decades even. Won't be going through any major cities in Texas. There's a railroad track there, and no Tron has come by. My fucking thing to mount the camera to the windshield fell off the fucking windshield. God, there's cows here. Tell that the land is flattening out, but it's still a high plain. Oh God, just passed under 4,000 feet. It's the lowest elevation since I left Albuquerque in Denver. And it's only going to continue going down. Bumpy fucking road. And it may cause us a bumpy video. Helps not to hold the camera on against the steering wheel. As long as it don't affect the safety of the driving, that might actually not be a bad idea. Everything was just jittering around. I hate that. But I lost my fucking thing to hold the fucking camera, so I mean it fell off the fucking windshield. I couldn't fucking get it back on. The next April 2000, and if 10 before my next trip, much smaller, Chicago area, and Murderopolis. Everything is brown here. The grass is brown. I wonder if it'll be like that in Kansas City, or will it be green? There's less rainfall, more of a drought going on here. Oh God, holding this camera is a bitch, but it makes for a smoother video. Shake around as much, I don't think. It doesn't. Texas road. This is the first time I've been in Texas since I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome. Actually, Stratford, I think that's in Oklahoma. Actually, it's the first time I've been in Texas ever. What would have been better if my parents had moved to Texas than Florida? Well, the weather would have been better. There's a lot of assholes in Texas. There's a lot of assholes in Florida. Because I don't know if the assholes in Texas are worse than the assholes in Florida. I'm fascinated by it. I haven't seen any more mountains. Even in Tuckaloma, there were mini mountains. In western Nebraska, there's many mountains. Not in the part where I came into Colorado. I guess you have to go a little further west because it kind of goes south into Colorado. There's a Tron over there. Trons are fucking cool. I don't know if it's moving or going anywhere. It doesn't look like it. I have to take a piss and I gotta buy some ice. So, someone told me that you have to take a shit in the state, and you gotta come in that state to count being in that state. Okay, I gotta take a piss. I'm not planning on taking a shit while I'm in Texas. God, one lane. And I'm not planning on jerking off either while I'm in Texas, so I don't know. I'm probably going to jerk off when I'm in Kansas. But I'm not planning on jerking off in Texas. I'm not going to take a shit while I'm in Texas, so. Unless I suffer from a lot of pain or something. And I don't want that to happen. So I don't know. I don't consider that counting as being in the state. That's a little ridiculous. I think what does count is you got to stop in that state somewhere, at least once, for at least a couple of minutes. And that's what I plan to do. So I got to buy ice and I got to take a piss. It's warmer than I was hoping, so I need ice. I want some fucking cold water and pop. So just have to find a gas station, and then I'm gonna gas station. Well, I've got Tron station. I may as well say gas station. I'm actually gonna need gas real soon. I won't make it to Kansas without gas. Needing gas. Hopefully there's a... Well, the traffic at least is nice and light here. That's what I like about it here. That's the one thing I do like about these small towns. I got pulled over by a pig in Nebraska. But at least they're better than Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, you got to pay the fucking fine then and there. You got to put it on the credit card or they take you to fucking jail. I don't know what they do in Texas. Oh, God. They do a lot of horrible things in Texas. Let's see what the houses look like. Well, it's more back. Well, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit like the Midwest style of houses, and it's like the houses I see in Albuquerque. You know, it's kind of like combining both. I'm kind of fascinated by the way houses look in different places. And another sign of having Asperger's syndrome. Oh God, I gotta find a gas station to stop at. I'm downtown. I'm just interested in stopping to take a piss and stopping to get some ice. Oh shit, I don't know. Let's see if this one has ice. Either way, I gotta take a piss, so hopefully they have a bathroom. So I'm definitely going to meet the qualifications of taking a piss in Texas. But I'm not going to take a shit in Texas. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. No pun intended. And I'm not gonna jerk off. I'm not in the mood for jerking off right now. I gotta jerk off in more privacy. There's no privacy to jerk off right now. I'm not that desperate right now, so. And there's what a little bit of Texas, and it looks like a fucking church. Plenty of churches in Texas, and plenty of assholes. But I just want to enjoy my experience going through Texas. It'd be Austin, Texas 2 years from now. I'm gonna stop the video and take a piss and see if they have ice.